Untitled Garlic Scapes on top of a lovely minty chickpea, tomato, and olive salad. A few extra scapes. Look at those, just blistered and tender and full of garlicky flavor. Delicious. Look at these garlic scapes. So pretty. Hi, welcome to my backyard. This is my grill. I'm here today and I'm going to be working with some kale and some lovely garlic scapes. I have them here in this bowl, and they're a wonderful thing that you can grab at the farmer's market this time of year, because garlic scapes are basically, they are the stem and the flower of the garlic bulb. And they're not necessary if you're just going to harvest the bulb. So in the springtime, in the early summer, the farmers just clip them right off, and they have a lovely garlicky flavor and are kind of more like a scallion or almost like asparagus in texture. So they're very quick and easy to grill. It's just a fun, and as you can see, you know, they have a beautiful curvy shape. So it's absolutely no problem at all to throw them on the grill. And then I have a few little leaves of kale from my garden that I'm going to grill up as well. If you haven't grilled kale, it's very nice and easy. It's sort of like making kale chips or roasted kale. When you can do it outside, don't heat up the kitchen. Very important. So to start, I've just got some olive oil. And I'm just going to drizzle a little olive oil on my kale and scapes and toss them in the bowl so they get coated. And I've got the grill heating up behind me. It's no big deal. So it's nice and hot. Had it heating for a few minutes. Oh, lost one. So I've got my lovely scapes and kale, and I'm going to put them on the grill. So here's my beautiful garlic scapes, just right there on the grill, cooking, getting nice and hot, crackling a little bit. And all I gotta do is just sort of move them around a little, turn them as they get hot. They're gonna get dark on one side. See how there's a little darkening already happening. And see how my kale is getting browned very quickly. Is just what we want. Those big open cells in the leaf of the kale are collapsing and concentrating. I've got a plate to put it all on when it's done. See, I'm just picking these little guys. Oh, lost one. Getting some browning. So it doesn't take long. Again, it's sort of like cooking, if you've ever done whole scallions on the grill, which are fantastic. And if you don't want to cook your garlic scapes, there are a lot of other uses for them. You can also use them to make pesto, mince them up raw, and put them into dishes like hummus. I'm going to put these into a lovely chickpea salad, and they're just going to be fantastic. So, oh, those kale leaves are looking nice and brown. See all that lovely toasty kale. So that's kind of like a kale chip on the grill. These are getting soft and floppy and a little bit browned in spots. The main thing is we just don't want to overcook them. So I would say just in those few minutes, these guys are done. So I'm going to take them inside and we're going to make a salad. I'm back from the grill and I've got my lovely garlic scapes, which I grilled, and the kale. And so I'm just going to take those guys and just put them on top of an easy little salad. So it's really the main star of all this are the beautiful garlic scapes. And I'll put a little bit of crunchy salt on the scapes and the kale and set those aside for the moment. So for my salad, again, super easy. Some chickpeas, a little bit of lemon, a little bit of olive oil, whisk that up with a fork. I went ahead and did some lemon zest because I love to use lemon zest. Anything that has lemon in it will benefit from lemon zest. Just toss that right on there. Get those guys marinating. And so, in case you don't already have a copy, this is my book, Big Vegan. And Big Vegan has an entire chapter on vegan grilling. So if you're one of the few people who thinks that grilling is just for meat, I'd like to encourage you to buy a copy and give it a shot, because dishes like this are so easy and so wonderful and a way to use your grill. So I've got this mixture and I've got some mint, and I'm actually going to chop that up. Now see how I'm rolling it up and kind of making a little ball of it? That will make it much easier to chop. It's just one of those little tips. Makes it much easier to get an even, neat, kind of, this is a chiffonade at this point, and then I'm just going to give it a few chops across there. Of course, I'm also making great use of stuff from my garden, because I have way too much mint. I don't know if you've ever grown mint, but you plant mint and it's never over. So I've got my mint, and I've got some chopped olives, and those go in. And I have these beautiful, these are the very first cherry tomatoes of the season. I'm just going to cut them in half. All that incredible tomato flavor that is so missing from most of the tomatoes that we get the rest of the year. And so I'm so excited when I get my first tomatoes of the season. And these little cherry tomatoes always deliver early, so you can always get a few of these guys long before all the heirlooms are done, because they take an extra month or so. So if I get a big fat one, I'll go ahead and quarter it. Otherwise, I was just cutting them in half. I'm going to put in some salt. And then this is up to you. I have some piment d'Espelette, which is a Basque pepper, dried pepper, but you can just put in a pinch of chili pepper. This is kind of a mild chili, and it has a wonderful fragrance. I'm just kind of looking at going through that spice drawer, right? If you are one of these people like me and you put a little bit of, you're always buying some kind of really interesting exotic spice, Well, Basque region, Mediterranean style salad, and it just really perks it up. You know, the lemon, the olives, the tomatoes, the chickpeas. So you see how easy and simple it is, because this is just going to be the backdrop, the base for our grilled scapes. And I'm going to put these garlic, I'm going to put these kale leaves down, and I'm going to chop them up a little bit because they're so crispy and fun. So I'll just kind of crumple them, chop them. You can hear they're quite crunchy and crispy, and they're going to be fun on top. And so really, I'll just put some garlic scapes right on there and consider that a serving dish with these beautiful scapes, and sprinkle some kale chips around there. And voila, you have this lovely garlic scape and chickpea salad with lemon and garlic. And this is something you'll just serve this, and people can have a little bit and just take a few of these garlic scapes on their dish and have a bite. And I'm just going to go ahead and, you know, I like putting them on here whole. If you want to, you can chop them up to be easier to eat, but I think it's just fun to have them in this beautiful shape. Oh, they taste like a little like garlic, but again, more like a vegetable, a little bit more like asparagus with a hint of garlic, and they're just tender just from those few minutes on the grill. And so it just didn't take long at all to make this lovely salad. And I've got chickpeas and tomatoes. So it's summertime. Go ahead, use that grill so you can get your vegetables nice and tender, and use that farmer's market produce. So the next time you're at the farmer's market, if you see garlic scapes, you'll know what to do with them. And if you are interested in all this, please go to my website at robinasbell.com, where I've got lots of great grilling recipes, and I've got lots of great recipes in general, and we can share more of the fun stuff you can do with plant-based eating. So happy summer, and all the best to all of you. Thank you for coming to my grill party.